Good afternoon and welcome to the 15th Annual Tribute to Community Stars. I'm Dr. Kathy Love, President of Savannah Technical College. I want to thank all of our generous sponsors for helping make this event possible. Congratulations to the 2020 Community Stars. You make us proud every day and we are excited to celebrate you. Before we begin, our invocation will be delivered by Joe Marchese, a 2010 Community Star, former Foundation Board member, Chairman of the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce, and President of Joe Marchese Commercial Construction.
Good morning. My name is Joe Marchese with Marchese Construction, and welcome to the 2020 Tribute to Community Stars. If you would bow your heads, today I'd like to read to you from John chapter 15, verse 5. I am the vine, and you are the branches. If you remain in me, and I in you, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. So I pray that the stories you hear today will inspire you to make a difference in someone's life today. Your actions today will echo in eternity. So please be inspired by these stories, step out in faith, and make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Please enjoy your lunch. Today's salad has a special memory for us. It was a favorite of Mr. Dick Ekberg, our longtime friend and benefactor who passed away earlier this year. Dick cared deeply about things that he was involved in and was a connoisseur of fine food. He often shared his preferences for what we might serve at our events, not in an insistent fashion, just wanting to make sure we were offering something grand. At an earlier Tribute to Community Stars event, he arrived 20 minutes early as always, full of excitement over the salmon we were serving for lunch, flown in overnight, fresh from Alaska. He told my staff that he had not slept well the night before because he was so looking forward to tasting Chef's Mediterranean salmon salad. He was quick to let us know that it didn't disappoint. Today you are enjoying that same salad, which now proudly bears his name. The Ekberg Mediterranean Salmon Salad features spiced wild-caught Alaska salmon with Kalamata olive, feta, grilled artichoke, prosciutto chips, heirloom tomatoes, piquillo peppers, and artisan lettuce served with pecorino vinaigrette. I know you will enjoy it. Your meal was prepared and packaged by students in our award-winning culinary and baking and pastry arts programs, who are back on campus this semester in a limited fashion so that they can get the hands-on experience so critical to their education. At Savannah Technical College, we take great pride in providing the skills our graduates need to be successful when they leave us, and they are successful. Our most recent placement data from academic year 2019 shows that 99.1% of our graduates are working and 94.6% are working in their field of study or a closely related field. We know that our focus on real-world experiences in our welding labs, health clinics, and teaching kitchens is what sets us apart from other institutions. These same experiences don't easily translate into online instruction, but our faculty and staff are finding creative ways to keep students engaged and learning. This pandemic has forced all of us to refocus our energies on what's important. We've all made adjustments to our daily operations in order to keep things moving forward during a very unsettled time. For Savannah Technical College, the adjustments have been to things that are not so obvious, like adjusting our processes so that we can keep serving our students, and to things that are very obvious, like installing plexiglass barriers, providing PPE, rearranging classroom settings to enforce social distancing, and yes, going virtual with our Tribute to Community Stars. Maybe you've seen the same thing in your business, but you are resilient, smart, and creative, and you've had to be to keep moving forward. And I salute all of you for your efforts in this regard. Today is a day for celebrating. Our sponsors have once again selected a stellar group of men and women to honor this year. I'm constantly reminded that our community is very fortunate to have such leaders to celebrate. I can't wait for you to meet them. I want to offer a special thanks to Dawn Baker, a 2019 Community Star and anchor at WTOC TV who is serving as our MC. Again, thank you for joining us today. And now it's my pleasure to bring you an inspirational message from our favorite man in yellow, Savannah Bananas owner, Jesse Cole.
Hey guys, Jesse Cole, owner of the Savannah Bananas, and I am fired up to be with you today digitally. As you can see, I am here at our amazing, historic, and beautiful stadium, Grayson Stadium, home of the Bananas. And I am so honored to be able to share a few words with you all today. But first, I want to give a big shout out to all of the sponsors and all of the honorees for being a part of this event, but most importantly, for the way that you serve, the way that you put this community first, and the impact that you have made. So if you all can give yourself a big air high five, that would be awesome. But seriously, right now, more than ever, with all the challenges and the adversities, it is so easy to put your own interests first, to focus on surviving with your business. But you have all put the community first. And I think that is one of the biggest things that I've seen that makes this community in Savannah amazing, is the people that think about people other than themselves. And if I could share one short message today, it would be something that has guided us since we first came to Savannah over 5 years ago. It was a mindset of see something bigger than the way it is and have the courage to pursue it. When we first came to Savannah, we had this big vision to reimagine this ballpark experience, to restore it to something even greater, and to reinvent the entire ballpark experience as a whole. Well, when we first came to Savannah, it wasn't that easy. We had this big vision, but we only sold 2 tickets in the first 3 months. It got so bad that on the January of 2016, we got a phone call that we had completely ran out of money. We had overdrafted our account, we were out of money, and we didn't know what to do. My wife turned to me and said, Jesse, we have to sell our house. So we emptied out our savings account, we sold our house, and we came down here and we're sleeping on an airbed trying to make ends meet. But we had a vision. We believed in what we could do. We just knew we had to get the eyes and ears of this community first before we could get their hearts. And that's why we became the first team ever to name ourselves after a fruit. But it wasn't just naming ourselves the Savannah Bananas. We had a vision of having a senior citizen dance team called the Banananas, of having a male cheerleading team called the Mananas, but they're just referred to as the Dad Bod Cheerleading Squad now, of having a mascot named Split, of having banana babies at the ballpark, and even doing music videos to Can't Stop the Peeling. We had a bigger vision because we knew that if we brought people out here and brought people together and gave them a sense of fun, joy, happiness, and belonging, that we could create something bigger, something people didn't even imagine could happen at this ballpark. And we were so fortunate. Yes, 5 years later, we have sold out every single game and have created a wait list for the tickets in the thousands. But it was never about that. For us, it was about the bringing people together, the joy, the happiness, the fun, serving in unique ways. And when I look at this list, amazing list of sponsors and honorees, it's obvious that you have all done the same. You have put other people first. You have seen something bigger. And when we needed leadership this year more than ever, you guys provided it. You came out, you had the courage to step out of your comfort zone, to go into a place where you could receive criticism to make a difference. And as many people know, we received a lot of criticism when we first came here. The name Savannah Bananas was not loved by everyone in this community. I remember emails, the owner should be thrown out of town, you guys are embarrassment to the city, you'll never sell a ticket. But we had to believe in something bigger. You had to be able to get through that. You had to have thick skin. And I was so fortunate that we were able to do that and move on. And that's what all of you have done today and done this year and done since you've been involved in this community. So I want to give a big shout out again for everything that you're doing. One of my biggest mentors is Walt Disney. And in my office here at the stadium, I have a custom-made poster, and it says vision. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. And taking a huge role in the community, often that is impossible. Often the challenges that we take on is impossible. But that was what led Walt Disney when he started as just an animator and had ideas for doing short animated films, and then had an idea about doing the longest animated film in history, 5 times longer than any film ever. And he mortgaged his whole life, everything he had, to make it happen. It was down to his last dollar. But Snow White turned out to be pretty successful, the most successful animated film in history. When you think about Walt, he had that vision of something bigger. Once he created those films, he had a vision for Disneyland, bringing people together in a completely different way. And then he thought bigger with Disney World. He often kept thinking bigger for the people that he served, and it made such a huge difference. Here at the stadium and with the Bananas, we have a simple fans first playbook that we share with everyone on our team. And on the back, it has a quote: be patient in what you want for yourself, but be impatient in how much you give to others. That's what you all are doing every single day, and taking that mindset to create moments that matter for people. As we say, moments matter meaning. Create moments that show people that they matter, and that'll provide deeper meaning. You have all done that, and I am so grateful to be with you a few days, and so glad that I can share this message with you, because I appreciate everything that you are doing. So keep making a difference, keep standing out, keep thinking bigger, and having the courage to pursue it. As Walt Disney said, all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So thanks a lot, guys. Keep making a difference.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Baker from WTOC, and I'm just so delighted to be your host again for our award ceremony for the Community Stars. I really want to take just a moment to thank the Savannah Technical College and their foundation for coming up with this beautiful and unique way to continue this highly anticipated celebration in our community, and especially in a year when we lost Mr. Eckberg. It's so important for this legacy to continue. So we'll begin our Community Stars celebration with our first recipient, Devin Bass, sponsored by Savannah Technical College. Devin is the 2020 Savannah Technical College Gold Star Student of the Year. He is a top performing student in the Industrial Maintenance Program and a JCB Manufacturing Apprentice. Devin represented Savannah Tech at the Georgia Occupational Award of Leadership Competition, earning distinction as one of the top 10 students in the state. He is also a distinguished Army combat veteran, a member of the college's Skills USA team and the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations, Devin Bass. You are a community star. Jennifer Bonnet, sponsored by the Corporate Environments of Georgia. Jen Bonnet is an executive director of the Creative Coast and VP for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at CETA. Now, she leads the effort to create social and educational programs to catalyze the innovation economy in Savannah, and is responsible for developing and implementing a marketing and business development action plan that attracts creative productions, design, and technology prospects to Savannah. Now, Jen previously served as the general manager of the Advanced Technology Development Center in Atlanta. She also is the founder of Startup Chicks and was CEO of Next Spence. Congratulations, Jen, you are a community star.
Hi, I'm Jen Bonet, Executive Director of the Creative Coast and Vice President of Innovation and Entrepreneurship for the Savannah Economic Development Authority. I moved to Savannah 2 years ago to help catalyze a technology startup community and turn this into a vibrant tech town. Creative Coast is a nonprofit organization that serves our community through education and social programs, both online and in our collaborative workspace. Learn more about our kids and adult education social programs at thecreativecoast.org.
May Boley, sponsored by Griffin Insurance. May is the executive director of the local nonprofit Repurpose Savannah, which trains women to deconstruct and salvage historic homes, keeping their precious materials out of the landfill. May holds an MA in art education from the School of Art Institute of Chicago, as well as a BA in classical archaeology and a BA in graphic design from Florida State University. She is currently enrolled at Savannah Technical College in the Historic Preservation and Restoration program, and presented with her fellow students at an international conference in 2019. Congratulations, May, you are a community star. Susan Catron, sponsored by Carriage Trade Public Relations. Susan continues her stellar career as managing editor of The Current, an inclusive nonprofit, nonpartisan news website providing in-depth coverage and journalism for coastal Georgia. Now, she served as an executive editor of the Savannah Morning News for nearly 15 years and held editorial positions at her other newspapers in Georgia, Kentucky, Missouri, and Florida before coming to Savannah. She also operates a consulting firm and holds a bachelor's degree in journalism from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Congratulations, Susan, you are a community star. Denise Grabowski, sponsored by Architecture 101. She is the owner of Symbiosity, an urban planning firm based in downtown Savannah. Her work is often focused on community engagement and building consensus around complex issues. Denise is active in the community, proudly serving on the Board of Education, as well as on numerous boards at the local, state, and national levels. She has a bachelor's degree from Furman University and Master of City Planning from Georgia Tech. She is also a graduate of the Institute of Georgia Environmental Leadership and Leadership Savannah. Congratulations, Denise. You are a Community Star.
On behalf of everyone here at Architecture 101, we are thrilled to honor Denise Grabowski in Symbiosity as our 2020 Community Star for her dedication and tireless work for our community. Denise's planning and vision for Savannah's future can only lift us higher and higher.
Robert Grant, sponsored by Ad Specialty Services. Robert is the Director of Development for Junior Achievement for Georgia. He is an experienced Director of Business Development with strong leadership skills, established regional connections, and a proven commitment to workforce development, fundraising, and strategic planning. A highly motivated, team-oriented professional, Robert has experience managing budgets, supervising staff, and also connecting governments, education, nonprofit, and corporate stakeholders across coastal Georgia to launch innovative, collaborative projects. He is a proud graduate of Clemson University and serves on the board of TEDx Savannah and Leadership Southeast. Congratulations, Robert. You are a Community Star. Rush Huzinski, sponsored by Savannah Technical College. She is the 2020 Rick Perkins Instructor of the Year. A business management instructor since 2010, she has a broad range of professional human resource experience, including work with New South Financial Group, Effingham County Board of Commissioners, and the Savannah College of Art and Design. On campus, Rush is an advisor for Skills USA and serves as Vice President of the Faculty Senate. She holds an MBA from Syracuse University and a BS degree in International Business and Marketing from Elmira College. Congratulations, Rush. You are a Community Star. Van Johnson, sponsored by National Office Systems. Purpose, passion, and people are core principles that guide Savannah Mayor Van Johnson. Originally from New York, he earned undergraduate and graduate degrees from Savannah State University and Georgia Southern University. Van is a nationally certified professional in human resources and a Georgia certified law enforcement professional, and he is a sought-after trainer, speaker, and consultant in these areas. He's a graduate of Leadership Savannah and Leadership Georgia. He has distinguished himself as an independent, thoughtful, and passionate voice on current events. His leadership and humanitarian efforts have been recognized by numerous awards, honors, and distinctions. Congratulations, Mayor Van Johnson. You are a Community Star.
Hello, I'm Scott Center, owner of National Office Systems. In the 14 years since Bryn Grant and I created the Stars Luncheon to raise money for Savannah Tech, many great recipients have been awarded the Star of the community. But never have we had a more deserving candidate than who I'm getting ready to honor today. I am so pleased and happy that I'm able to bestow this honor on Mayor Van Johnson. When Mayor Van Johnson was elected just a few months ago of this great American city, he had no idea of the crisis after crisis that would befall him. He faced the most tumultuous time in this city's long, long history, and he rose to the occasion. He's handled it beautifully, with dignity, with intelligence, and with great, great leadership. I am so happy to recognize my friend, Van Johnson. Thank you for being here.
Pamela Bryant Jones, whose sponsor wishes to remain anonymous. Born in Boston, Pamela was raised in Savannah and educated in Savannah's parochial schools. She is a graduate of Savannah State University and holds a BS in sociology, a professional social worker and financier. Her career has always aligned with her community work. She chairs the Recreation Commission for the City of Savannah and is active in the Kyler-Brownsville Community Improvement Association, as well as St. Pius X Alumni Association, among other groups. She's a mother of 3 and grandmother of 5. Congratulations, Pamela, you are a community star. Cindy Murphy Kelly, sponsored by Hanson Architects. Now, she is an executive director for Chatham Savannah Authority for the Homeless. She has been leading nonprofit organizations since 1996. Most of her work has been done in the human services area and includes early childhood education, serving children with special needs, working with homeless families and individuals, and serving those struggling with mental illness and substance abuse. She has a Master of Business Administration and undergraduate degree in Human Services Administration. Congratulations, Cindy, you are a community star.
We are honored to celebrate Cindy Murphy Kelly with Chatham Savannah Authority for the Homeless as our community star. Cindy has been an ardent champion for the homeless since she arrived in Savannah. Along with her everyday success as executive director, she envisioned and built a community of tiny homes for our homeless veterans. The Cove at Dundee is now home of 23 veterans, a clinic, and a community room with more homes to come in phase 2. Cindy, we thank you for your selfless giving to your community and the people in it.
Paula Chrysler, sponsored by Market. As Executive Director of Healthy Savannah, she works daily with leaders and grassroots community members across the sectors to help make the healthy choice the easy choice for all members of the community through policy systems and environmental change. Paula has an MBA in sustainable business with a concentration with government policy and administration. And she's a CPA and is the lead Green Associate and is a 2016 graduate of Leadership Southeast Georgia. The first 25 years of her career were spent primarily in operations management at FedEx. Congratulations, Paula. You are a community star.
It takes one small action to start something we can decide to act upon. A friendly face at the right time can start something wonderful. A little kindness can change the world. Market, enriching life.
Ann Levette, sponsored by Mary Morrison. Dr. Ann Levette, a native of Savannah and proud product of the local school system, served as Chief Academic Officer for the Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools from 2013 to 2017, before being selected as Superintendent in 2017. Now, she serves on numerous state, local, and national boards. This year, she was appointed to the Executive Committee for AASA, the School Superintendents Association, a national premier organization representing public school district leadership. She's a published author, nationally known speaker, and consultant on international educational projects. In 2015, she was recognized for her accomplishments in education by the Georgia State Senate. Congratulations, Dr. Ann Levette. You are a community star.
Hello, I'm Ann Levette, Superintendent of Savannah Chatham County Public Schools, and a very proud Community Star for 2020. I'm here in the beautiful Howard J. Morrison Jr. Maritime Gallery at our Massey Heritage Center. And I'm here today to offer a very special thank you to Mary Morrison. Mary nominated me for this prestigious honor, and I'm just so happy to be able to say thank you in this way to her. Mary and Howard contributed so much to our community, and Mary continues to contribute to all the causes and programs that help us to improve our greater outcomes for our community. It is because of Mary and because of Howard that I stand here as a community star, and I want to take this time to say a very special thank you for nominating me to my own Mary Morrison. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of your support of me, our programs, our children, and especially women leaders in our community. Thank you, Mary.
Gift Lockley, sponsored by Leopold's Ice Cream and Gary Sanchez. He has served as principal of Savannah Arts Academy since 2011, proudly leading Savannah's top-rated public high school. Savannah Arts has been recognized by U.S. News and World Report as one of the top high schools in America, and is also ranked #1 of the top 5 high schools in Georgia. He served as principal in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools for nearly a decade, and in Houston earlier. He holds degrees and certifications from the University of Miami, the University of Houston, Stephen F. Austin, and Nova Southeastern. Congratulations, Giff. You are a community star.
Giff, thanks so much for letting us honor you as one of our stars. You are amazing. What you've done for the youth of Savannah and the arts is phenomenal. Thanks so much, congratulations, and keep it up.
Patty Lyons, sponsored by Dick and Judy Eckberg. Patty has been president and CEO of Senior Citizens Incorporated for more than 21 years. During this time, the organization, whose mission is to help people age successfully, has grown to serve more than 10,000 older adults in our area each year with services such as Meals on Wheels, the Learning Center, and the Ruth Bick Adult Daytime Care Center. Patty is currently the board chair of Meals on Wheels America, and the governor appointed her as a member of the Georgia Council on Aging. Congratulations, Patty. You are a community star.
I am so incredibly honored to receive this award, and I want to first thank Judy and Dick Eckberg for nominating me. And of course, it goes without saying that nobody gets this award by themselves. So the credit really belongs to all the fabulous people I've worked with on our board of directors and the great staff of Senior Citizens Incorporated. They're the true community stars. But I will take the award, so thank you.
Laura Moore, sponsored by Bank South. Laura currently serves as the Savannah Market City President for Bank South. She assumed this position in 2015 when the bank opened a branch in Savannah. She has over 25 years of experience in the banking industry. She attended the University of Georgia and graduated magna cum laude in international business. Laura is also a graduate of SunTrust Bank's management training program, Leadership Savannah and Leadership Georgia. Laura enjoys being active with the community, serving on various boards, and in her free time, she spends time with her family and enjoys walking. Congratulations, Laura. You are a community star.
As Bank South celebrates its 5th year in the Savannah market, we could not have done it without the incredible leadership of Laura Moore. Not only is Laura dedicated to her bank customers, she is extremely dedicated to our community. She's always committed to giving back, not just from the bank's perspective, but personally as well. At Bank South, we know Laura Moore is a true community star.
Ida Nelson, sponsored by Savannah Technical College. Victoria Ida Nelson has been selected as the 2020 Savannah Technical College Exceptional Adult Georgian in Literacy Education recipient. Now, she earned a GED in October of 2019 and now is enrolled in the Emergency Medical Services Diploma Program at the college. Her goal is to become a coroner. EAGLE is the first statewide program in the nation that recognizes and rewards excellence among students enrolled in adult education. Congratulations, Ida. You are a community star. Kate Smith, sponsored by Parker's. Kate is the Chief of Staff for Parker's, works with the executive team to plan and execute on strategic projects for the company, represents Parker's in the community affairs and outreach initiatives, manages the company's Fueling the Community charitable giving program, which donates more than $200,000 annually to area schools, and manages the relationship between Parker's and the Parker College of Business at Georgia Southern University. Prior to joining Parker's, she practiced law in the litigation group of Hunter McLean in Savannah. Congratulations, Kate. You are a community star.
At Parker's, we've been honored as the National Convenience Store Chain of the Year. We're more than just a company. We're family. Our dedicated team members work hard each and every day to help make your life easier, better, and more satisfying. They're the faces you know and the smiles that can brighten your day. Thanks to our hard-working Parker's family, We've been honored as the National Convenience Store Chain of the Year. Parker's.
Dudley and Melina Stone, sponsored by Savannah Christian Preparatory School. PAC, which stands for People of Action Caring for Kids, is a local 501c3 nonprofit that began as a kitchen table project in 2013. Melina Stone and her husband, local pediatrician Dudley, wanted to teach their 3 young boys to love and serve the community. They were unable to find a local service organization that would allow their young children to participate. PAC, which is 100% volunteer-led, now provides over 10,000 bags of food each month to local children at risk for hunger over the weekends at 37 different local schools and community centers. Congratulations, you are community stars.
So PAC stands for People of Action Caring for Kids. We are a community group. We're made up 100% of community volunteers, people from all different walks of life, and we currently provide about 12,000 bags of food to 37 different schools and community centers here in Savannah.
Chris Tilton, sponsored by Cecilia Russo Marketing. Chris has been a successful builder in the coastal area for more than 25 years. His family began building in this region back in 1973, and construction is simply in his blood. A native Savannian, Chris attended Benedictine Military School and the Georgia Institute of Technology. He graduated with honors with a Bachelor's of Science degree in building construction. He honed his skills with several large construction firms outside of this area prior to returning to the Lowcountry with his wife and children. Congratulations, Chris. You are a community star.
The DeWitt Tilton Group is a commercial and industrial construction firm here in Savannah. We have over 50 years combined experience in Savannah and the Lowcountry. We are a one-stop shop where we can take care of your architectural, engineering, land acquisition, financing, tenant upfits, and all your other needs. Come see us today and let us make your dreams a reality.
Fran Baker Witt, sponsored by the Effingham Industrial Development Authority and Joe Marchese Construction. Dr. Fran Witt, a registered nurse by background, has spent over 20 years in leadership for hospitals and healthcare systems in Florida, Chicago, Atlanta, and Effingham County. In her 4 years as CEO for the Effingham Health System, she has launched a cancer care center, the Da Vinci robotic surgery, a pediatrics practice, school-based telemedicine, and partnerships with the area's top specialists in cardiology, orthopedics, and vascular care. Her internal motto is be the change, lead the change, see the change. Congratulations, Fran, you are a community star. Erin Westling, sponsored by the National Association of Women in Construction Coastal Georgia Chapter. Erin is the founder of W Projects, a full-service marketing firm specializing in creative marketing, branding, public relations, and events. She has also helped produce Savannah's Night Out, the A-Town Get Down Festival, and many public art projects and site activations. Erin is active in community organizations including the National Women in Construction of Coastal Georgia, an allied member of AIA Savannah Chapter, and the Society of Women Engineers of the Coastal Empire. She is on the board of directors for Repurpose Savannah. Congratulations, Erin, you are a community star.
Congratulations, Erin!
Thank you, everyone. We are so happy to celebrate our community stars. Have a great afternoon.